Where's the chief's building again? No. Oh, it's in here. Wait. Can I? Okay, good. There's nothing new. Good. Perfect. Let's go. I was like, you never know. They're gonna add some like sneaky commission. Just like that one Olivier fetch quest mission right before the end of the game.
Oh,
so sneaky. Oh, you're back already. I got some candy, so my my enunciation skills might be a bit diminished for a while. Managed to stop those delinquents. Well, about that. We think the situation might be a bit more complicated than expected. How so? I explained everything they had learned to Chief Sergei. Interesting. Alright. I'll leave everything concerning this case to you lot then. Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean by that exactly? I'm saying whether you're willing to continue to investigate is entirely up to you. You won't be getting any info about revanche out of me either. You have to dig for it on your own. How are we supposed to? If I told you to stop the investigation, would you follow my orders? What? Already the mafia involved in this case already overcomplicates things. As your supervisor, the most logical step for me is to order you to close the case immediately. Now, is that what you want me to do? No. Well, if we give up now, I'd just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Randy's right, especially after learning as much as we have. I agree as well. Well, I suppose if you naive kids slipped up and got yourself hurt on my watch, I'd have a hard time sleeping at night. So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusted consultant of mine. A consultant? It seems like Sergei kind of like actually cares about not just this squad, but the well-being of Crossbell. It's just that he kind of reminds me of Watanabe from Lost Judgment. He's like a cop, but he can't really do anything. He's got his hands tied all the time. He handed over a business card to Lloyd. Oh, the law office. Something like that rings a bell. Yeah, we've been there. It's located over on West Street. Run by a lawyer named Ian, big bearded guy. Oh, near the bakery, right? Yeah, I remember talking to him a couple of times when I lived in the area. I heard of him too. Mr. Grimwood mainly provides legal consultations to corporations and other businesses, right? Though I believe he also offers his services to ordinary citizens too. That's right. Between his beard and his build, that guy almost looks like a bear. Some people have taken to calling him a Grizzly Grim. I'm sure he's got loads of info into the mafia. Who knows? He might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't know. Really? That is quite impressive. So what kind of guy is this lawyer? You find out when you meet him. I've spoken to him previously about SSS-related matters. So he'll at least hear you out if you tell him you're with the SSS. I figure if nothing else, this will be a good opportunity for you to go and introduce yourselves. Understood. We'll check in with them. West Street is just around the corner. Everyone okay with paying this law office a visit? Of course. Shall we head out? Alright. Look at us staying so busy. Let's talk to the chief one more time. Head over to the law office on West Street. Told the lawyer who runs the place about our new division. I'm sure he'll at least hear you out. Pay attention to what he says. Might have some useful info for you. No pep talk. Very interesting. Okay, new missions. Oh, I'm surprised. No new missions after that. Okay. I'm actually genuinely surprised. Usually if I like talk to anybody that's story related, there'll be at least one new commission. Well, I guess I lucked out. Okay, West Street, this way. Not this one. Wait, I need to talk to this shit again. Ryu. Take this and that. The greatest bracelet ever live has arrived. Okay, man. Get this guy off my screen. Made it to the Grimwood Law Office. That was a pretty cool place. I believe this is the place. Yeah, I've seen its owner around the neighborhood before. I had no idea he was such a prestigious lawyer, though. Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future. Of course. I'll be here. Can't your division do anything more to solve this, though? I wish you'd think a little more about how this will impact the citizens. Currying favor with the populace is not my responsibility. If you'll excuse me. Who is this? Charles Lee? You four. Is something the matter? I see. Why is it every male character in an anime that wears glasses always has like this pompous personality? It's so predictable. It doesn't matter if it's like old anime or new anime or like a video game. Any character, any male character that wears glasses has to be like a piece of shit. Like, they're not always a piece of shit, but like their first impression is always being a piece of shit. So you're those pups that Sergei decided to adopt. Come again? Hold on, that badge. You work for the CPD too. Who I am isn't important to you. I am actually here to speak with Mr. Grimwood about something. Whatever it is, I hope you don't intend on wasting his time. Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. Excuse me. Lloyd, okay, you need to understand, okay, you're in a JRPG. They're gonna talk shit about you for like at least the first 20 hours, okay? Like this is standard JRPG stuff, okay? Estelle had to go through this, but don't worry. In the second game, they'll all respect you, I guarantee. I guarantee. We're gonna probably stop some conspiracy in this game as well. And then everyone will be like, oh my god, Lloyd, Yusha. What was his problem? He looked like a detective on one of those investigative divisions. He appeared to be the arrogant type. Maybe, but I get the feeling Specs there can hold his own. Did you notice the weapon strapped under his left arm? Wait, he had a weapon? I didn't even see it. Impressive observation, Randy. I detected it with my sensors. He carried a large handgun, military grade, I believe. Okay. Maybe he's a party member later? Yeah, sounds about right. Dang, guys. You two are amazing. That was nothing, I just managed to catch it out of the corner of my eye. More importantly, should we not head inside and greet the lawyer? Right. Sure, he's very busy, but we should still go ahead and introduce ourselves. Alright. Forgot something, detectives? Oh, pardon me. I mistook you all for someone else. Welcome to the Grimwood Law Office. How can I help you today? This is a large law office. Holy crap.
いやいや、遠慮することはないよ。
No need to hold back. If you have a question, ask away. Well, he does look like a grizzly bear.
まだ若いようだが、借金などで
You
困
four
った
look quite young. Have you gotten into some trouble with loans?
それとも仲間を集めて
Or
事
perhaps you're
業で
looking
も
to
起こしたい
open
の
a
かね。
business together.
何でもいい。ド
Come
ー
now.
ンと
Ask
相
me
談してく
anything.
れたまえ。
いや、そのですね。
No, sir. It's nothing like that.
な
This guy's got a lot of energy for an old
精
man.
力的なおっさんだな。
この人は熊ひげ
So
先
this is the
生で
famous
すか。
Grizzly Grim.
噂通りの方みたいね。
I see the rumors are true.
おや、
Hold on.
よく見
Now
れ
that I've taken a
ば。
closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young
ここで
man.
確かこの辺りに住んでいた子じゃなかったかね。
Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood? Wow. You
覚えてて
remember
くれ
me?
たみたいですね。ええ。
That's right.
3
I've
年く
been
らい
one of the
前に
apartment complexes
近く
here
のアパ
about
ルト
3
メン
years
トで暮
ago.
らしていました。改めまして。
Allow me to properly
Lloyd
introduce
Bannings
myself.
と言い
My
ます。
name is Lloyd Bannings.
おお、そう
Oh,
か。
so you did live here.
道理で見
Well,
覚
that
えがある
explains
と
why you
思
look
っ
so
たんだ。
familiar.
ん？
Wait,
バニングス。
Bannings.
ひょっとして
Then could you be Guy
ガイ・バニング
Bannings'
スの
younger brother?
弟さんか。
Yeah,
はい。
I am.
ひょっとして
You knew my
兄
brother
のことも
then.
ご存知だったんですか。
ご存知も
More
何
than
も。
just knew him. We used to be lawyers together. What, you thought I was going to say something inappropriate? Hell no. What do you think I am? Never mind.
ど
I
う
suppose
や
you're
ら
here to discuss
事情
something
があってきた
important.
ようだね。
It'd kind of be funny though if like Guy was a lawyer and then he tried to chase a case, kind of like Yagami's dad, and then he died. This game is just like Judgment 3.
こんなところで立ち話もなんだ。
Alright, come on in. You can fill me in on the details once you take a seat.
そうそう。
Oh, and
一応
Roman
名
manners.
乗っておこう。私の名は
I'm Ian
Young
Grimwood,
Grimwood.
a lawyer and head
こ
of
の
this
法
law
律事務
firm.
所で弁護士をしている。
Alright, it's cool.
なるほど。君たちがセルゲイ君の言ってた
I see. I was
国
wondering
務
what
支援
when
課
I would
の
meet
新
the
人だったの
special
か。
support section that Sergey told me he was putting together.
そういえば
Oh
最
yes.
新のク
Now
ロ
that I
ス
think
ベ
about
ル
it,
タ
I
イム
read
ズ
an
の
article
よ
at
う
the
だよ。
Crossbell Times about you. Oh god. The slander.
着任早々
You
な
certainly
か
showed
なか
diligence
頑
and
張ってる
spunk
み
right
た
out
い
of
じ
the
ゃない
gate,
か。
didn't you? Yeah, well,
なん
they
だか
sure
散
took some
々なこと
liberties
書
with
か
that
れちゃってま
article.
すけど。
しかし
So Guy's younger brother is a police
あ
officer
の
now
ガイ
too.
君の音なんだかこう
My, how
エイ
wonderful.
ドスの
I
巡
can
り
only
合わせ
imagine
を
this is
感じる
Idios' will.
先
So
生と
Mr.
兄は
Grimwood, can I ask what your relationship was with my brother?
なあ今の
Well,
君
the
たちと
same
同
one I
じ
expect you and I will now
た
have.
まに情報
Guy
交
used to drop
換
by
に来てくれた
occasionally
ん
to share
だ
and exchange all sorts of info with me.
あもっとも
And I'm sure you know he was an
非常に
incredibly
優秀な
talented
捜査官
detective.
だったからね逆に私の方
So
が
I'd wager he ended up helping me far more than I was able to help him.
ちょっと待ってください。
Wait a moment.
ロイド、あなた
Wait, your
捜
older
査官
brother
の
is
お
a
兄さんがいる
detective?
の？
I mean, I would have guessed.
なんだよ水
The
くせ
hell,
え
man?
な
Why didn't you tell us
そんなこ
about
と
him?
一言も聞いてないぜ
Sorry guys,
ごめん。
guess it just
つ
never
い
came
言い
out.
そびれててさ。それに
Besides,
亡くなった人だ
Guy's
から。
no longer with us. You mean... Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious, okay, guys? He came home. He's been in Calvert. He came home to Crossbell. And when we visited his family, his brother wasn't there. Obviously, that means he's dead.
仕事中に殉職し
He
たん
was
だ。
killed in the line of duty.
ちょうど
About
3
3
年
years
前
ago
に
now.
そうか
That explains
そ
why
れ
he
で
left
お前
Crossbell.
しばらく
What happened to Guy truly was tragic.
私も個人
Believe
的
it or
に
not, I've conducted my own
あの事件のことは
investigation into that
調べてみた
particular
こと
incident.
は残念ながら
Sadly, any leads that
手
may
がかりす
exist
ら見
eluded
つかっ
me.
ていない状況でね
そう
Some sort of cover up then. Is that so?
いや今
Well,
は
let's
兄の
put
こ
that
とはい
aside
い
for
んで
now.
す
It's not why we've come here today.
それよりも先生
Mr. Grimwood, we've
事情
explained
は
our situation
先
to
ほ
you.
ど説明したルバーチェに
Is
つ
there
いて
anyone or anything you
何か
can
ご
share
存
with
知の
us
ことがあれ
pertaining to
ば教え
Revanche
ていた
or
だけませんか
its recent activities? Revanche, hmm?
彼らにまつわる黒い
It has a
噂
name
は
surrounded by nothing but sinister rumors.
帝国と共和国にま
The
た
legal
がる
dealings with both the Empire and the Republic,
商品売
selling
買
of stolen
に
goods,
ミラー
mirror
ロンダリン
laundering, mirror laundering,
両兵団の斡旋や
weapon trafficking, and even operating as the middleman for hiring Jaegers.
そのどれもが
I'd say it's more than likely that they take advantage of Crossbell's unique situation to aid them in each and every one of their long list of crimes. Okay, what's the unique situation?
クロスベルの特殊
Yeah,
性
what do you mean?
近年ますます盛んになって
What
い
he
る
means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years,
それと反比例するかのように
he's talking about
脆
black
弱極まる
markets.
政治基盤ですね
Crossbell's political foundation is quickly deteriorating, right?
そうこのクロスベル自治州の政治基盤は
Cross-Billion politics are currently in an
極めて弱い
extremely fragile state.
多くの政治家は帝国派か
The
共和国
majority of
派のど
politicians
ちら
choose to
か
align
に属
themselves
し
with
てお
either
り
the empire or republic
権を貪
and
る
are nothing
者
more
が
than
多い
greedy, power-hungry leeches.
そしてマフィアの暗躍を
Even
取
if
り
some
締ま
kind
る
of
法案が出されたと
legislation to
しても
crack down on the
彼ら
Revenge was
がした
proposed,
議員に
it would
処
never
罰
pass.
される
There are simply too many Diet members in their pocket. Oh, okay. So the underworld actually has a pull on politics here.
なんだそりゃ
For real?
本当なのか
残念だけど
Unfortunately, he's correct.
ルバーチェの利
The
権
number
と
of
つな
Diet
がってい
members
る
tied
議
to the
員は
mafia is higher than
相
I'd
当多い
admit,
と
I'd
言わ
like
れ
to
ている
admit.
がおそらく
It's
警
likely
察
the
が動
main
けない
reason
の
the
も
police can't
そ
touch
れが
them.
最大の理由でしょうね大人の事情ですか
The issue seems quite complicated, or perhaps I'm simply too young to understand.
それではルバーチェは
So does
実
this mean
質
that
上
Rivage can commit any crime they want to with no repercussion? Not really. It just means that they'll have someone to cover for them, basically.
いやさすが
No,
に
it
それは
hasn't
ない
gone to that point yet.
あからさまな犯罪を
If the
放置
government were
す
to
れ
turn a
ば
blind eye to the obvious crimes of their part, I'm sure it would send cross billions of their surrounding nations into an uproar.
今のところは
Therefore,
市民生
Rivage
活
has
に
been
直
very
接
careful
迷
to
惑は
avoid
かけ
directly
ない
interfering with
一
the
線だけは
citizenry's daily
ルバーチェ側
lives.
も守っているようだ
Which brings us to this gang incident, because it might not be that way.
逆に
However, as long as they don't actually cross that line, the CPD won't lay a finger on them.
警察は動かないそう高をくくっているところも
They've
あるみ
overlooked
たいだ
so many of Rivage's smaller crimes that they can't see what they're all adding up to.
そこまで
This can't be real.
なるほどな
Reality ain't so pretty.
活気ある華やかな
Behind all the city's neon lights, there are
地に
demons
毛量
lurking in
の
the
赴
shadows.
く影ありか
機密レベルの高
I
い
can
情
only
報
wonder
を
what sort of
チェッ
information
ク
is
しておきたい
inside
で
these
すね
highly classified documents.
まあ
Well,
ルバーチェ
anyways,
の基礎知
that's
識は
essentially all I know about
そんなところ
Rivage.
だがしかし
However,
ここ
I
最
need to
近
mention that the situation with the mafia has taken a turn. Really?
どういうことですか
Could you explain?
これはまだ
I hear that
警
even the
察の
CPD
方
has
でも
only just
掴んだ
acquired
ば
this
かりの
intel,
情報らしいが最近
but apparently a new
どうやら
faction
ルバー
strong
チェ
enough
の
to
対抗
oppose
勢力
Rivage
が
has
現
recently
れたらしい
surfaced.
んだ
Me.
それも
And
か
by
な
all
り
accounts,
強
they are
力
quite
だね
powerful indeed. Okay.
対抗勢力まさか
A new faction. Surely it's not the Bracer Guild, right? Probably not. You said CPD, right? So it might be that guy, the glasses guy that we just saw.
いや
No.
対抗勢力と言っても悪い
This new faction isn't a threat to Rivage because they're looking to bring him to justice. They're a threat because they're in the same line of business. Oh? Huh? Okay.
カルバード共和国の東方
You see,
人
there's a
が
powerful organization that
一
operates
大
out of
勢
the
力を
Republic's
構えてい
eastern
る組
quarter.
織
So what? We're gonna have like the mafia in the back alley, and then we're gonna have what? The Chinese triads in the eastern quarter?
その組織がこのクロスベルに進出し始めてい
This
る
place is about to be like Yokohama, you know? We got the three-way gangs. We got the Japanese Yakuza, the Chinese triads, and the Korean Komi Jewel. It's already managed to worm its way into Crossbell. What? You're
本当
certain
で
of
すか
this?
以前から
Yes.
そんな噂はあったが
Previous rumors of this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now.
組織の
They're
名は
called Heiyue.
そしてつい最近
Just recently, a new commercial unit registered under the name of Heiyue Trading opened for business in the Harbor District.
ヘイウェイ
Heiyue.
いかにも東方
The
風の
name
名
certainly
前で
seems
す
to be of Eastern origin.
しかしマフィア
If
同
things
士の
go
抗
south,
争
it'd mean a
か
war between two organized crime groups.
こりゃ
Well,
不
the
良
petty
同
fights
士の
we've seen
喧嘩
between
どころの
street gangs
騒
would
ぎ
be
じゃない
nothing
ぜ
compared to that.
幸いにしてと言うべきか
You're absolutely right.
まだその構想そのもの
At
は
the very least, there haven't been any
表
overt
立っては
signs of a
始ま
dispute
っていないらしい
between the two groups. Just yet.
しかし近いうちに何らかの形で
However, I wouldn't be surprised if they began battling each other outside of the public eye.
警察の捜査一課などは
The first division seems to be
それを
keeping a
警戒しているよう
close eye on the whole thing.
捜査一課って
First division, that's the glasses guy, I'm assuming.
もしかして先ほどこちらを訪ねていた
So
メガネ
the
の
man
男
with the
性は
glasses who left right after we arrived was
が捜
yes,
査一課に
that
所属
was
する
Detective
ダドリ
Dudley
ー君という
from the first
捜査
division.
官だ
Dudley, okay.
ちょうど 今話していることと
Coincidentally, he was
同じよう
actually
な
asking me
話
questions
を
of the
しに
same
来たの
topic.
さ。
そうだったん
A
ですか。
coincidence indeed.
ロイドさん、どうしたんですか？
You went quiet all of a sudden.
ひょっとして
Let me guess, you
何か
noticed
気づいた
something.
ことでもあるのか。
Yeah, I just realized. I forgot to get my takeout at that diner when I was eating with that journalist. Damn it.
あ
Yeah, I still need time to sort it
あ、
all
ま
out
だ
in my
完全
head
には
though.
まとまってはいないけどね。
Never mind, that's just me thinking about
Sensei.
takeout.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood.
先生の情
Without your
報のお
help,
か
we
げ
wouldn't
で
be able to find the lead we needed to move forward with our investigation.
そうか。
I'm just glad it could be of assistance.
セルゲイ君には世話になっている。
Sergey's always been a tremendous help to me, so personally I'll be praying for your success.
応援している。また何かあったら。
If you ever run into any
いつでも
problems, you're
訪ね
welcome to
てきてくれた
stop
ま
by
え
here anytime. Alright. God, this OST is so good.
それでどうするの？
So, what's the next course of action?
考えをまとめる
Should
ん
we
だ
go
ったら
back to the
支援
SSS
課に
and
戻りま
sort
しょ
through
う
all the
か。
info we've gathered?
そうだな。
Good idea.
その前に
But before we do that,
他に
now's the time
片付けたい
to
用
wrap
事
up
があ
any
るから
unfinished
済ませ
business
て
we
お
still
こ
have to take care of.
俺が考えていることが事件
If my
の真
hunch
相
about
だ
the
った
truth of
と
these
したら
incidents is correct, well, let's just say
かなり
we're in
面
for a
倒なこ
bumpy
とになる
ride.
はずだ。
Alright,
な
I
んだ
already
かん
did
だ
all
言
the
っ
side
て
quests.
自信があるみたいじゃねえか。
Well, we'll just have to buckle up then, won't we?
そういうことな
Anyhow,
ら
let's head back to
とっ
base
とと
once
他
we've
の用
crossed
事を
off
済ませ
everything on our
て支援
to-do
課に戻
list.
るとする
Sound
か
good?
ね。
はい、
Yes, it does.
急いで片
Let
付
us
けま
make
しょう。
haste. Yeah, I mean, I already did the side quests, unless there's like some hidden interactions around the world, maybe. You know what? Let's go back to the entertainment district. I can't leave the city, right? Okay, yeah. So I'm still confined to the city right now. Yeah. Let's check out some points of interest. Like, is there anything new in Ren's house? Oh shit, she's gone. Sophia. Here he is. My papa works as a trader. Now this is how you garnish a meal. Hope he gets home early today. Okay, never mind. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna just find like Ren hiding like underneath the bed or something. It's gonna be like an Easter egg. And then Lloyd will be like, who's this lost child? And then it'll be like, Ren, secret boss fight. Let's see, can I go inside? Can I go inside Ellie's house? You have no reason to visit this manor. Okay, fine. Entertainment district. Perfect. Let's go into the casino. This is Barca Casino. Be wise to avoid visiting with a minor. No, avoid visiting for today. Can I head in here? No, I can't go inside. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to do, so I guess I'll just head back. I can't access my terminal anywhere too. Oh, I can... This is no place for wimps like you. Now scram. Okay, yeah. This is the Mafia, 100% down there. Alright, we're done. Let's head back. Oh, I can check the armor store. Maybe there's some new stuff. Nope. No new stuff. It's fine by me though. For some reason this building reminds me of the
あれは
Iwatodai dorms from Persona 3. Just like the whole layout of it. What's that?
何か書かれてるわね
A。message maybe. You get home, you open the door. Sup, dude? There's a note stuck to the bulletin board.
野暮用で出かけてくる。
Got some errands to run. Wrap up the case however you see fit. Sergey.
課長は留守か。
I guess he stepped out.
あのおっさん、面倒になってとんずらしたんじゃねえだ
He
ろう
must have
な。
been running away because that case seemed like a pain in the ass.
その可能性は否定できませんね。
Oh, we can't rule out that possibility.
まあまあ、好きにさせてくれるなら、それはそれで助かるじゃない。
Well, at the very least, we've been given permission to solve this case however we like.
それでどうする？
So with that in mind, what's our next step?
早速、事
Should
件
we
に関す
review
る
what
ミ
we
ーティ
know?
ングを始めましょうか。
ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, definitely. To start the meeting, inspect the exclamation mark at the table. Oh, okay. That's new. Let me just check real quick. Anything new? Nope.
皆さん、あれ
There might be some hidden requests, but maybe this game isn't as like obscure with hidden stuff as, I mean, there's hidden books because I saw that one time, so I'm obviously going to miss those, but maybe there aren't as many, or if any, hidden quest in this game, or hidden request, which is an ease off my mind, honestly. Yeah, start the
それ
meeting.
じゃあ早速ミーティングを始めよう。
Let's get the meeting started then.
事件に関
First
する
off,
情
we
報
should review
を
all our info that's
一
relevant
通
to
り
the
整理して
case.
みるんだ。
Are you about to have some sort of like climactic reasoning, like in Danganronpa? Here's how the case started.
5日前の真夜
I
中、
got it. The incident took place around midnight 5 days ago.
サーベル・バイパーとテスタメンツのメンバーが
Members of both the Saber Vipers and Testaments were each ambushed by unknown assailants.
場所は旧市街の別の2カ所。
However, the attacks occurred at 2 different locations in the city's downtown district.
ここと
Here
ここに
and
ある。
here.
西の裏通りがテスタメンツのメンバーが襲われた場所。
The Testaments member was attacked in the alleyway to the west.
で、東のライブハウス
The
前
Saber
が
Viper got
サ
messed
ー
up
ベ
in
ルバ
front
イパ
of
ーのやつが
Ignis,
襲われた
which
場
is
所ってこ
towards
と
the east.
こうしてみると旧市
In
街
other
の反
words,
対
the
側同
attacks
士です
happened
ね
at。opposite ends of the area.
ああ、同じ
Exactly.
夜に起きてもすぐには
By
分から
spacing
なかっ
them
たはず
this
だ。
far apart, it prevented each group from immediately learning about the attack on the other.
そしてようやく闇
So,
討ちがお互いの
consequently,
仕
each
業だ
group
と
came to the
確信し
conclusion
て
that they were attacked by
現
the
在
other,
に至る。
which is what we
というところ
confirmed
かな。
today.
やっぱり第
Yeah,
三
the
者
only
がい
answer
た
that
としか
makes
思え
sense is
ねえ
that there
ぜ。
was a third party involved.
どちらかのメンバ
Unless
ー
both
全員
groups
が口裏を合わ
rehearsed
せ
their
ない限り
accounts,
どちら
chances of
も
either
不
group
可
being
能だろう。
responsible for attacking the other are pretty slim.
ああ、
Agreed.
この段階で
Based on the evidence so
2つ
far,
の
it's
犯
safe
行
to
を
assume the attacks were
第
the
三
work
者
of
の仕業
some
だと
third
仮定して
party.
しまっても、
そうね。
All we can do now
少
is
しずつ可
consider
能性
all
を
the
絞らないと
possibilities and rule
前
out
に
the
進
ones
め
that
な
don't
いし。
seem feasible.
で、その第三者として上がってきた名
But
前
we
がある
already
わ
have
け
an
ね。
idea who that third party might be, isn't that right, Lloyd? That's
Ah.
right. You're the only one.
ルバーチェ商会、
They're the ones in control of Crossbow's
クロスベ
criminal
ルの裏社
underbelly,
会を支配している
the
という
notorious
マフィアだ。
mafia, Rivash and Co.
グレイスさんの情報によれば、半月ほど前、その構成員が旧市街で目撃
According
さ
to
れて
the
いる。
intel Grace shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown district a couple weeks ago.
その情報自体の
Unfortunately,
真
we
意を
don't have
確
the
か
time
め
to
ている時
verify
間
the
はないけど、
credibility of that.
まずはルバーチが2件の傷害事件を起こしたという過程で
But for now, let's
話を
continue the
進めて
review
みよ
with the
う。
assumption that Rivash was responsible for both attacks.
そうなると、
Well, that just brings us to the next question.
やはり問題は動機ですか。
ああ、それが問題だ。
Exactly. Figuring out the answer to that is crucial.
逆に言えば、
If
そ
we
れ
can't
が明
figure
ら
out
か
their
にな
motive,
ら
we're
な
all
い
the way
限
back
り、
to square one. Motive.
動機ね。利害の絡み
There's
そう
hardly
にな
any
い
conflict of interest between the
マフィアと
mafians and the two
そ
gangs.
れら3つの点を結ぶ
There
線
must be
が
some
あ
line
る
that connects these 3 dots together.
ねえロイド、
I
見
imagine
当
you
は
already
つい
have
てい
some
るので
idea
し
of
ょ。
what that is, don't you, Lloyd? Well, I can't say with
まだ確信
absolute
があるわけじゃ
certainty,
ない
of
けど、
course,
3つの点を結
but I
ぶ
think
線。
there's at least one thing that might connect these 3 factors. Wazy, Wald, the president of Heiyu. Yeah, this one.
可能性があるとすれば、
The only
現実
realistic
的なのは
possibility that comes to mind is Heiyu.
あ
Alright,
あ、あのヒゲ先生
our
が教え
grizzly
てくれ
friend
た情
mentioned
報
them,
か。
didn't he?
確かに可能
It doesn't
性と
feel
して
like
は
the most
一番あり
likely
そうな気
possibility
がす
for
るけど、
now.
でも
In
そうだ
that
と
case,
したら
though,
どんな線になるのかしら。
Heiyu connects these 3.
点同士が線で結ば
In
れ
order
る
for
の
them to
は
be connected, there must be
何らか
some
の必然
necessity.
性となると、
For example, was it this
英雄絡
connection
み
with
で
Heiyu that
マ
made
フ
the
ィアが
attacks against
2
the
組
two
の
gangs
不良集団
unavoidable?
を襲う。
そうか。
Well,
これなら
that
説
would
明がつく
explain
ぞ。
everything.
なんかひらめいたか。
What are you thinking?
必然性の話だ
Well,
よ。
about the necessity Tio
ヘイ
mentioned.
ユへのクロ
What
ス
do
ベ
you
ル
think
進出
Rivash
を
would
受
do
け
if
て
they found out Heiyu was trying to
ルバー
establish
チ
a
側がす
foothold
る
in
ことといえば
Crossbell?
なんだ。
それは
Well,
単
imagine
純
they
に考
want to
えれ
build up their
ば
forces
戦力増
pronto.
強だろう。兵隊の増強と武装
Recruit
の
more
強
people
化
and upgrade their
どちら
weaponry.
も
You
欲し
know,
いところだよな。
マフィアなら武装の強化は
Rivash
熱
should have
貿
no
易で
problems
確
getting
保で
new
きるだろ
weapons given their known smuggling operations.
う。だが
But how do they go about recruiting people?
そいつは
Well, that could be also why they established themselves in the eastern quarter too, because it's a place where most of the immigrants to Crossbell would hang out, right?
普通に考えた
Normally you'd
ら
hire
傭兵
Jaegers.
うん
That's unlikely in Crossbell's case, given the scrutiny the neighboring countries put on us. Okay, sure. So long as the non-aggression pact stands, Erebonian cavalry would never overlook unauthorized use. Oh, right. I forgot. That's the whole point. That's the reason why Alicia did that too, yeah. I completely forgot what that, yeah, because Estelle and the gang weren't there for the signing of it. We were just like there to defend the procedure, but we weren't actually there for the actual pact. I see. The two Dai factions representing them would likely react the exact same way too. That's it. Lloyd, could the mafia be recruiting the gang members? Hot-blooded and more or less disciplined. Can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the mafia's presence in the city. But there are certain individuals in each gang preventing that, aren't there? Right. Yeah, I can never see Wazi cooperating with the mafia. And I doubt Wald would ever bow down to any kind of authority, even Ravash. He is not the type of person who would allow others to boss him around. So Ravash realizes this and plots to weaken the two gangs, intending to swoop in later and bag the remaining members. That must be it. Remember, this is still nothing more than a theory. All we've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them. Oh, look at you being all modest. Well, I think that your analysis of the situation isn't too far off from the truth, though. Your reasoning was sound and logical. Clearly, your detective certifications were well earned. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think? Those two? Hey, you don't mean... Yeah, W and W. I'm not saying that. It's a tongue twister, man. Try saying that 5 times quickly. You can't. Leader of the Saber Vipers and the Testament. Okay. Station Street, near where the construction materials are stored. Oh shit, this is gonna be a... No, it's a trap. Someone's gonna knock him out. Asking me to come here alone in the middle of the damn night? What do those police brass think they're dealing with? Unless it's not a bait. Don't tell me we're behind the tarp. Is that the last train bound for Calvert? Yes, I believe it was. Good evening, Wald. What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree? Oh, this is rich. You pretended to be one of those CPD pipsqueaks to catch me off guard? You must think you're so damn clever. Fine, bring it on, pretty boy. If you're looking for a fight, I'm more than happy to give you one. Let's end this. You know, I'm always up for a bit of late night rest. Yo, pause. Pause. Why? What's the innuendos in this game? But alas, I am but a mere guest at this rendezvous. The hell does that mean? You'll see soon. They just arrived. Hey. It's you punks. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here. So what's this fun anecdote you promised to share with us? Well, I don't know if fun is the right word exactly, but I'm sure you'll both find it interesting at least.
ちょっと待ちやがれ。
Hold the phone.
面白い話だな。
Anecdotes? Fun? What the hell are you
一
two
体
going on
何を言って
about?
やがる。
バカだな君は。
Well, you're such a simpleton. What? Nanny?
5日前の夜
Surely you remember
旧
the
市街
incident
で
that
起こった
occurred
2
5
件の
nights
傷
ago.
害事件。その真犯人
They're
の
here
目
to
星
tell
が
us
つ
what
い
they
たって
believe the
話に
culprit
決まっ
was,
てるじゃない
obviously.
か。
The culprit? What do you mean?
驚いた。
Impressive deduction, was he?
あなたの方も
I assume you already had your
疑
own
っていたよう
suspicions.
ですね。
まあ僕
Well,
も
at
最
first
初
I
は
wondered if one of my members had
メンバーの
perhaps
勝手
acted
な
out
妄
of
想かと
line.
思ってたんだけど、よくよく状況を整理してみると
But as I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole situation.
バイパー側にしてもそれは同
That
じ。
goes for the Saber Viper's side too.
まあ僕の推理はそ
Sadly,
こで
that's
止ま
as
っち
far
ゃっ
as
て
my
るけどね。
deductions could take me.
そうか。
I see.
だったら話は早そうだ。
That'll make things easier to explain at least.
バルド・バレス。
Walled whales.
いろいろと不審なことはあるか
Should
も
have
しれ
been
ないけ
bald
ど、
whales. I know there are still gaps in our theory.
まずは一旦
Still, would you listen to what we've found so far? Fine. You know, I'm here already, man.
手短に話せ。
Keep it short.
もしくだらねえ話だったら。
Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash that baby face of yours in. I don't have a baby face.
これが現時点での情報を
Oh,
組
they're
み
not,
立ててみた推理
they're
だ。
not gonna do a whole this is a fade to black. And that's what we've come up with that's what we've come up with the information. Wait, that's what we've come to with the information on hand.
率直な感想を聞かせてほしい。
Sentence structure. I'd like to hear each of your thoughts on it.
やれやれ、参ったね。
My, how unexpected.
まさかマフィアなん
To
か
think that we
に
played right into
そ
the
こまでコ
mafia's
ピーされ
hands.
てたとは。それじゃあ
Does that mean
今の話
you
納
agree with
得
this
してくれ
theory?
たのかしら。
But of
納
course,
得も何も前にルバーチャ
after all,
の使いが
Rivash sent some of their
僕
agents
た
to
ちの
visit
と
us
ころに
already.
来てるからね。いい目を見させて
They
やる
asked us to
か
work for them, promising us the moon and stars for our service.
ら。もちろん
Needless to say, I immediately turned them
鼻で笑って追い返してやった
down
け
and
どさ。
sent them on their merry way.
そうだったのか。
Huh, interesting.
決まりだな。
That settles things with one of them.
バルド、
So,
君のところはどう
well,
だい？やっぱりマフィアの勧誘があったんじゃないの？
I assume the mafia paid you a social call as well.
ああ、
Yeah,
一月くらい前にな。
about a month ago. Interesting. Okay, so the attack started 2 months ago. Oh no, 2 months ago. Sorry, 2 months ago the other gang moved in, and then 1 month ago Rivash visits them, asking for the gang's allegiance, and then 5 days ago, now the attack happens. Okay, so it's escalating.
あまりに舐めた話だったから。
They were acting all high and mighty, so I decided to show them what real strength looked like, send them packing real fast.
まさか。
Can't believe they actually had the balls to pull a fast one on me like this.
ラジー、てめえとの決着は延期だ。
Postponing our duel. He's still mad though.
マフィアだろうと関係ねえ。
First I gotta warm up by crushing that smug mug of those mobsters.
ちょっと
Wait, you can't.
沸点低す
Such a
ぎ
short
です。
temper.
落ち着いてくれ。
Calm down, Walt. Acting recklessly will just lead to...
ほんと。
Last time was merely
バカだな。
jest, but you really are a simpleton.
何？
Say that again. Oh, you voice cracked.
マフィア相手に喧嘩して
You know
勝ち目
perfectly
がある
well
わ
that
け
you
ない
don't
だ
stand
ろ
a。chance against the mafia on your own.
下手に乗り込んだところで
Just imagine it, lead with the saber
蜂の巣にされるのが
vipers,
オチだろ
walled
うね。
whales, waltz against the mafia sites like a pig to slaughter. You won't stand a chance.
それ。やってみなきゃ
Shut it.
わ
Don't
か
know
んねえ
what
だ
will
ろ。
happen until we try.
あのね、
Maybe you
君はいい
could
としても
survive.
君の可愛い
What
射
about
程
your
た
poor
ちま
little
で
vipers?
それに巻き込むつも
Can
り
they
かい？
catch bullets with their teeth?
なら、てめえ
What do
は
you
どう
propose
なん
we
だ。
do then? You bony wise ass? Yeah. What?
ここまでコケにされて。
You really expect me to just sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that? Huh?
そ
Of
ん
course
な
I
わけ
do.
ないだろう。今回の件
I believe that only a small part of the mafia was actually
Mafia
involved in this little scheme, though.
なら
As such, there's no need to take the whole organization on, just a handful of them who had it coming.
報復もできないくらい
And I don't know just the way to get revenge and ensure they never show their faces in the downtown district ever again.
バルド、君にも
But
協力
it'll
してもら
require
う
your help, though.
お前。
You need my help?
ちょっと待ってくれ。
Hold on, you two.
何をするつもりだ？
What are you planning? If you do
あんま
anything
り
to
不
break
穏
the
なこと
law,
は。ああ、
now
心配
relax.
しなくても
If anything
君
illegal
たちにも手伝
happens,
って
you'll be
もらう
right there to stop it. After all, you're helping too.
なあ
What? We're doing what now?
君たちの任務は
Isn't it your responsibility to resolve the conflict brewing in the downtown district?
だったら
I'd claim that makes it your obligation to gently persuade the mafia into leaving all of us down there alone. For good.
どう違うかい
Do correct me if I'm wrong, Lloyd.
それは
Well,
どういうこと？
what exactly is Wazzy talking about?
よくわかりま
I
せん
don't quite
わ。
understand either.
なんかロイドのやつ
It looks to me like he's trying to sink his fangs into poor Lloyd. Whoa! So much yaoi in this game. Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory.
責任を取って
Isn't it only natural to
最
see
後まで
this
付
case
き合っ
through?
てもらうよ
Fade to black. I was not expecting a fade to black that time. 3 days passed since the What? 3 days? Hello?
一触即発だった不良たちの
The
争いは
confrontation between the rival gangs died down,
一度も起こる
fortunately.
ことはなく旧市街は不自然なほど
The downtown district was enveloped in an atmosphere so tranquil it bordered on eerie. Wait, what? What happened in 3 days?
そして
Then. I like how the OST playing is Rivash and Co. Okay, guys, if you're gonna be the mafia, can you not look like the mafia, maybe? It's way too quiet around here.
あそこまで仕込んだのにどうして潰し合いが始まらな
We
い
went through all that effort, and those dumbasses still haven't torn each other apart yet. Don't you worry.
最後の一押しが
Those
足りん
guys
だ
are
けさ
doused in gasoline at this point.
導火線に火がつけば
One small spark and everything will be up in
勝手に潰
flames.
し合いが始まるだ
Those morons won't even know what hit him.
バイパーとテスタメンツ
All we gotta do is find another underling or two and beat the crap out of him.
目についたやつをやるぞ
Blue or red, doesn't matter. As soon as you see one, kick his ass.
くれぐれも姿を見られるなよ
And for your own sake, you better not get caught.
バイパーならスリングショット
Remember,
テスタメン
slingshot
ツ
for
な
a
ら
saber
背後から
viper
一撃
and
だ
bash one of those testament guys from behind.
ああ
Got it. Let the hunt begin, boys. It's gonna be a bait. Oh, look at me, I'm going for my patrol. Oh, this guy walks at a snail's pace. Oh, got him. Wait, is that Lloyd? One tiny
青ウ
blue
サギを
bunny
一
down.
匹っ
That sounded like Lloyd. What a dumbass. Fell right into our trap.
時間はないとっとと痛めつけるぞ
We don't got time to waste. Rough him up,
ただ
boys.
し
Just be sure you don't kill him. This is just business, no hard feelings, okay?
させるか
Oh shit. Yo, please make this a Lloyd skin. Yo, Lloyd with the hood on? Oh my gosh. What?
何
Nettie?
まったく
Where was I hiding those huge ass tonfas, huh? Man, I'm honestly a little shocked.
まさかここまで見
I
事
really
に
didn't
引っ
think you'd
かか
fall
ってくれ
into
るとは
our
ね
trap so easily.
こいつ
Who the hell is this guy?
現行犯
To tell you the
逮捕
truth, I'd be fine with cuffing you and taking you down to the precinct already.
微妙におとり捜索
But I'm
最
not
新
sure the force will find just this one sting operation sufficient evidence to hold you. So I'll have to let you go this time. Huh? Lloyd? Hello? What are you talking about?
まさか
Oh crap, don't tell me this guy's with...
警察の人間か
He's a cop?
彼はあくまで助っ人さ
Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper.
おお本当に引っかかるとは
Dude,
な
are you serious? How the hell did they fall for this?
なかなかの読みですね。
Lloyd's prediction was impeccable.
ロイド、大丈夫？
Are you alright, Lloyd?
ああ
Yeah,
無傷
but
だよ念のため
putting that shock absorbing pad under my hood was definitely a good call, though. Damn it.
まさか俺たちの
You're
存
onto
在を
us.
嗅ぎつけられていたとは
Since
さてと
Well then, gentlemen,
どうする
that
お兄
raises the
さんたち
question, what will be your next
こ
move?
の場で投降するなら
Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your misdeeds.
それとも今度は
Or if you prefer, we can do the hunting this
あんたたちが
time. That may prove entertaining. Damn.
二手に分かれるぞ
Quick, split up.
待て
Hey, hold on.
二人ついてきて
Two of you, come with me. Was he?
おい
Hey, hold on a sec. Crap.
ロイドどうするの？
What should we do, Lloyd? Yo, Randy, come with me, man.
ランディ頼む
Randy,
エリーとティオはもう一組の方を
Ellie, Tio, leave the other group to you.
合点承知の助だ
You got it.
了解です。
Yeah, I'm bringing Big Dick Randy with me.
くそ
Damn
ま
it.
さか腰抜けの警察
Can't
が
believe
出
those
張っ
little
てきてる
brats
と
from the police are involved.
こうなったら一旦戻って応援を
I'll need to contact headquarters and request backup.
待て
Hold on.
一体赤
If the
頭に
boss
でも知
finds
ら
out
れ
we
ちまっ
screwed
たら
up, he'll... Damn.
まあいい
Fine.
と
We
に
should
か
at
く俺た
least...
ちだけでも先に
どこに行くんだ？
Where do you punk asses think you're going? Hey, it's him.
な
What?
いつの間に
Oh my god, is that the freaking gatekeeper guy too? When'd they get here?
次。
Checkmate.
ええ。あとは
Indeed,
ロイ
it's
ド
up
た
to
ちの
Lloyd
方
and
ね。
Randy now. Damn,
間抜けが
those morons.
仕方ない
Don't got much choice now, we have to run from the back. Hello? What? I can't parkour like that. A valiant effort, but no dice.
いつの間に
Where'd you come from?
さあ下だ
Jump for it. How are their ankles not broken?
ここまでだ
Got nowhere else to run now.
飛んで火にいる夏
Poor
の
guys
虫
have no idea what's about to hit them. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint, but our fun little game of cops and robbers has come to an end.
そろそろ観念したかい
Surely you've realized your best option is to surrender, no? Why do they always gotta do the sarcastic laugh? Oh, we got
ガ
a
キ
gun.
どもがいい気になりやがって。
Look at you cocky little brats. You think you're so damn smart?
俺たちプロを
Oh, we're
本
about
気
to
に
show you
さ
what
せた
happens
こと
when
を
you force professionals to get serious.
せいぜい後悔させて
Better
や
hope you
る
live to regret it.
どうやら
Seems they want to
一
fight
戦
after all. Well, I for one am
交える必要があ
happy
り
to
そうだね
oblige.
君たちの援護期待しても
I
いい
can
のか
count on your support, right, Lloyd?
そっちこそ
Funnily
足手
enough,
まといにな
I
るな
almost
よ
said the same thing. Let's do this.
来るぞさあかかってこい
Oh, he's a party member. Wait, he's an actual party. Oh my god. Phantom Rush. Restrains the enemy with rapid strikes. Roundhouse kick with plenty of weight behind it. Area. Oh my god, I found the first secret party member. Okay. Deadly Heaven. Unleash a series of rapid kicks to weaken a rout and rout a foe. Art. Let's see your attack animation. Oh, he's a martial artist.
俺の番だな
Oh, that's so sick. I'll hit them from behind so that they move towards us. Nice.
俺の番だな
Okay. Alright, Randy, big dick them. I have no CP, never mind. Bam. Nice. I can't counter a gunshot. That'd be too OP. Nice.
任せてくれ
Oh, I almost forgot. Keep forgetting. I need to scan you guys.
それ
Sore. Mafioso machete.
やれやれ
Yeah, I guess I'll scope you out too then. Mafioso pistol.
さてと
Let's see another attack. Damn, I won't be able to get enough CP with them. That's pretty cool though.
俺の番だな
I have a feeling he's one of those temporary party members though, just for now. Okay, he's got the wave dash. Get out of here, Fox.
これが俺たちの力だ
He's level 8? What?
よしやったぞ
What the heck? He's cheating.
ガキどもが
Damn kids. I'll sue.
さすがに手強かったな
I knew they weren't going to be pushovers, but that was rough.
最新の軍用拳銃を
That
使
guy
って
had one hell of a gun. Seemed military grade to me.
多分帝国製
I
だ
bet good mirror it was made in Urbonia.
密貿易で扱
I'm
って
sure
い
that's
る
just one
武
of the
器の
many
一部
kinds of
って
weapons their
こと
group
だ
smuggles.
それにし
By
て
the
も
way, Lloyd, I must say you played your part as bait to perfection.
あの倒れ方
The dramatic confrontation and fall, it looks so real. Had me on the edge of my seat.
あんな作戦を伝えられた
Well,
ら
your plan didn't give me much
協
of a
力しない
choice,
わけ
did
にい
it?
かないだろう。おとりなんて役目
I wasn't about to let anybody
他の
else
誰かにや
put
らせるわ
themselves
け
in
にい
harm's
かない
way.
しな。
まあ
Man,
それでや
that
ば
was
い
your
おと
reason
り
for
役
putting
を買っ
yourself
て
in
出
the
るんだから
crosshairs?
な。お人よしっつ
Don't
う
know if I
か
should say you're a
利
nice
用
guy
さ
or
れ
just
る
a
タイプ
sucker.
っつうか。
悪かったな。
Sorry. Well, that
そんなお
soft-hearted
人よ
nature
し
of
じゃ
yours is sure to cause
この
problems
先
in the
大変
future.
だと思うけどね。まあ
Although I
そう
don't
いうタイ
necessarily
プ
find that part of you to be a
個人
turnoff.
的には嫌いじゃないかな。
Gay, 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 gay.
え
Everyone's gay for Lloyd. He's like, ha ha ha. I'll see you in the sequel, Lloyd. I'll be a romanceable option.
ともかくこれで落とし前をつけることができそうだ。
Anyways, I was able to exact my revenge, and it was all thanks to your help.
君たちの協力に
Your
感謝するよ。
cooperation has been much appreciated. Nice. Can I like take their outfit or something? And dress up Lloyd with a fedora.
ガキどもが調子に乗りやがって
Yeah, cocky little. Where do you get off acting like you've won?
やっちまったな
Now
ガ
you've
キ
done
ど
it,
も
you sons of bitches.
俺たちルバーチェを本気で怒ら
From
せ
this
ち
day
まう
on,
と
you
は
made
な
an enemy of Ravash.
警察のガキどもも同
You
じだ。
damn rookies will rue the day.
こっちには偉い議員
All of the
先
Diet
生
members are on our payroll.
ただで済む
Don't think you'll be able to get away scot-free.
こいつら
Is that what you think? What?
どうやら
Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet.
全員サンドバッグみたいに吊るして血だるまにしてもいいんだぜ
New plan. We're gonna hang your dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags, then beat the absolute piss out of you. But
待ってく
please.
れ。さすがにそれは
Wait, well, that's going too far.
まあまあ
Well, not to
こ
worry.
こは僕たち
You
に
can leave the
任せ
rest
て
to
よ。
us.
バルド、
Well, try
あ
not to
ま
get
り
too
やりす
carried
ぎは
away,
良く
okay?
ない。このお兄さんたちだって
These guys
プ
are
ロだ。
professionals after
あ
all.
まりメンツを
They could
潰し
bite
ちゃっ
back
た
even
ら
stronger next time if
な
you
りふ
mess
り
with them
構
too
わなくなるん
much.
じゃない？
Whatever.
お兄さんたちだって
How about
表
this,
沙汰には
boys?
したく
Why
な
don't
い
we
の？
keep this friendly little spot to ourselves?
僕たちガキども
I
相
know
手
pros
に
like yourself would
プロ
want
が
your
ちょっかい
bosses
か
to
け
find
た
out
挙句
that you got your ass handed to you by a bunch of brats like us.
みっともなくて
Such a pathetic
上には
report
報
wouldn't go
告でき
over
ないよ
well
ね。
now, would it?
ふざけろ
Get bent,
なれ
asshole.
ばい
You'd
くら
be
で
too
も
arc under if we were taking you seriously.
いやー、さすがにここが引き
My,
時
my,
じゃな
I'm
い
no
かし
lawyer,
ら
but if you ask me, it's probably in your best interest to bow out now. Oh, it's Grace. Everyone turns to her.
グレイスさん。
どうしてここに
What are you doing here? I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies these past few
君たちの動き
days.
に注目してたのよ。そしたら
And much to my expectations, what an absolute feast of info you've given me. I'm dying to write up my riveting tale in my next article about this unlikely operation.
てめえ
Why you?
雑誌社ごときが
You're just some bitch from the local
Ravache
rag. You think you
相手に
could take Ravache on? Eh?
ま、うちもいろいろあ
Well,
るから
circumstances are more
名前は
complicated than I
出せな
care
いと思
for,
うけ
so
ど
I
ね。
won't reveal your names.
でもこれ以上
However, if you
みっとも
bad boys
ない
are caught pulling another stunt like this, I can't make any promises. Yeah,
いいだ
whatever.
ろう
We'll be going
この
now.
場引いてやるだがもし約
But
束
if
を
you
破
don't
っ
keep
た
your
ら
word, lady.
はいはい
Yeah,
わか
yeah,
った
standard issue thread. I got it.
あなたたちこそ
To be fair,
こ
though,
れで
you're the
提
ones
示
that
し
should
て
be
る
worrying
約
about
束
keeping your
はちゃん
promises.
と守りなさい
Wouldn't
ね
want to be in hot water, would we?
これ以上一線を越
Cross
え
the
た
line
ら
again, and a little birdie told me you might find the bracers on your tails. What? The bracers?
実はこの件
Just a little FYI, Arios was strongly considering taking over this case.
でも多忙だったらしいし
Naturally, being as in demand as he is, he was totally up to his neck of request.
今回は
He
譲
figured
って
he'd
あげ
leave it
た
in
ん
your
です
guys' hands this time. I like how everyone fears the bracer guild more than the police.
そんな。
Which makes sense, obviously, because the bracers aren't under any sort of like government or political obligation. So I guess in this case, like the perspective is kind of switched, where like no one trusts the police, no one trusts like authority, but everyone trusts the bracers. So that's why Lloyd's in the position he's in. Is that true?
また手のひらの上ってか
Guy's keeping tabs on us, huh?
みたいですね
That appears to be the case.
バカバカしい。
Oh, hell no.
アリオス・マクレ
As
イ
if
ン
you'd
相手に
ever be
こん
moronic
な
enough
ケチ
to
な
make
こ
an
とを
enemy
やっ
of
てられる
Arios
か。
McLean.
これ以上この薄汚い場所に用はね
There's no point in staying in this dump any
引き上
longer.
げるぞ。
We're out of here. Run away.
やれやれ。風の牽制アリオスか。
Oh boy. Arios McLean, the divine blade of wind.
噂だけは聞いてるけど、あそこまで効果てきめんとはね。
I've heard my fair share about his exploits, but I didn't think the name alone would be enough to send the mafia packing.
気に食わねえな。
To hell with this shit.
まあいい。
Screw it. The
今
show's
回
over,
の件は
boys.
これで終わりだ。お前ら引き上げるぞ。
Get your asses moving. We're leaving.
おっす。
That's that.
君たちもお疲れ様。
I must say, I couldn't have done it without your help.
これにて任務。
So I'm assuming this
無事
means
完了か？
mission accomplished for you.
あ
I suppose so.
そうだな。もともとは君たちの喧嘩を止めるのが任務だったけど、
Though I guess our original mission was only to stop that one fight between your gangs a few days ago.
ま、今後はもう
Anyways, you shouldn't have a reason
お
to go to
互い
war with
争わな
Wald
くて済
anymore,
むだ
right?
な。
え
ん
何言ってるの？
What are you going on about now?
え、
マフィアが絡んでいようがいまいがバイパーとの関係は変わらん。
Whether the mafia is involved or not, it's not like our relations with the Saber Vipers are going to change overnight.
お互い
We're still going to view each other as a
目障りというのは
blade on our territory.
変わるわけで
That
はない
won't change. Okay, whatever you say, Abass.
全員揃っての潰し合いは
Sure,
さ
there
すが
probably
にや
won't
ら
be
な
a
いだろうけど。
another large conflict between us for a while.
まあ
But our
普通の
regular
喧嘩
scuffles
や
are
小
bound
競
to
り合い
continue,
は
no doubt about it.
これからも続けていくだろうね。
待ってくれ。
Hold on now.
大
If you
ご
don't
とに
want
し
our
たくな
future
ければ
fights to get out of hand,
また
you're
介
more
入
than
してき
welcome
た
to
らどう
stop
だい？
by and intervene when the time comes.
なんだったらそのまま喧嘩に
Perhaps
参
you
加
could
してく
even
れて
join
もい
in
い
our amicable little disputes.
君たちなら大歓迎さ。
I'd welcome you with loving arms. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he will.
あんまり冗談には聞こえないんだ
I
け
don't
ど
get the impression that he's joking in the slightest. Well then, I wish you sweet dreams,
いい
everyone.
夢を。行くよ。
Let us return, Abbas.
聖戦終
Our
了
crusade has ended. Let us
撤収
withdraw.
する。
や
Ew, that's their voice. Yeah, you know none of them have hit puberty yet. They're all still like 11 years old, you know? Think they're playing, they've watched Eminence in Shadow and all of a sudden they think they're hot shit.
懲りない人たちですね。
What an incorrigible group of men.
まあ血の気の多い連
Meh,
中だし
leave them be.
喧嘩くらいは
They're
仕
just a
方
bunch
ない
of
かも
hot-headed
な。
dudes raring for a fight. Nothing you can really do about it.
そうみたいね。
For once, you might be right.
まあ今回の件に関しては
More
解
importantly,
決でいいん
we've
じゃないかし
successfully
ら。
resolved our mission.
ね、ロイド。
Isn't that right, Lloyd?
No.
Yeah, for sure.
ちょっとばかり
Just doesn't feel very satisfying for some reason.
自分たちの
We're still
力
not
だけ
good
で
enough.
解
We had to
決
rely on
でき
someone else to
る
finish the job yet again.
そんな気分ってこ
How
と
was
か
that?
しら。
Did I nail it?
え
Well,
小さい
what useless petty pride.
必要とあらば
There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you going to uncover the full truth?
それができてこそ
Only once you've
一人前の
understood
捜
this
査
can you
官じゃない
truly call yourself a detective,
あなたのお兄さんみたいな
just like your brother.
な
But yo, apparently everybody knows about Lloyd's brother now.
さてと
Well, I think it's time for me to
お
head
姉
on
さ
home
んも
now.
撤退しようかなそろそろ肌の年齢が気になる年頃
I
な
gotta
の
go
よね
exfoliate. You'd be surprised how much I work to keep my skin this flawless.
それじゃおやすみな
Anyways,
さい
nighty night. And she's gone.
お前の兄貴
Man, your brother was
結
pretty
構知
famous,
られて
huh,
るみたいだ
Lloyd?
な。
なんだかとっても優秀な人だ
Judging
った
from
み
what
たい
I've
ね
heard, it sounds like he was an extremely talented individual.
推しの強さと行動
Well,
力だ
when
け
he was on
は
the job, there weren't a lot of people that could
控えてだったみたいだしね。
outrank him when it came to proactiveness and persistence.
任務完了だ。
At any rate, our mission is accomplished.
支援課に戻ってセルゲイ
Let's
課長
return
に
to the
報告しよ
SSS building and give Chief Sergei a report.
うん話は分かった
Alright, I think I get the picture.
ま
新人にしたらこんなもんだろう。
Well, this is about what I expected from you guys.
次似たような事件
If we
があ
get
りゃ
another case like
もう
this
少しう
in,
まく
then
さば
I'm
ける
sure
は
you'll
ず
be able to
だ。
handle it better.
はい
Yes, sir. He's pretty hard to please.
しかし今回の
Anyways,
一
I'm sure
件
you
で
caught a
お
glimpse of
前ら
it
にも
during this
見えてきた
case.
だろう。このクロス
The
ベル
thorny
って場所の
problematic
厄
side of
介な側
Crossbell.
面が。
それは
Well,
まあ
yeah, it's
確かに
definitely
ちょ
gonna
い
be a
とめ
pain
ん
in
どく
the
さい場所
ass.
みたいだな。
様々な暗部や
Crossbell's
しが
seedy
らみ
underbelly, a complicated
大人
hotbed
の
of
事情
corruption,
の温床って感
hidden
じで
just
す。
below the surface. Okay, I mean, come on. We have literally mafia hanging out in the back streets, a hostess club in the back streets, gambling right next to a theater, and an obvious, like, hierarchy of police patrols happening everywhere in the city but the downtown district, which is known for its gang activity. Like, this is basically Las Vegas. It's basically Las Vegas.
そうね。
警察本部の連中だって決して無能ってわけじゃない。
Let me just remind you guys that the people over at the CPD headquarters are anything but incompetent. Really now? Well, they're certainly doing a good job then at hiding it from the general public then.
賄賂を受け取ってるようなバカ野郎もいるみた
Sure,
い
some
だ
idiots
が
decide to trade away their dignity for bribes.
多くの捜
Most
査
of our
官は
detectives
そ
are
こそ
pretty
こ
damn
優
capable.
秀で
They got
自分
morals
な
and a
りの
sense of
正義感を持っ
justice.
てる連中だが
However,
有
they're
形
often
無
stopped
形
by
の壁
certain
がある。
barriers.
マフィアの利権とつなが
Politicians
ってい
and
る
public
議員や
officials who
役
sold
人
their
な
honor
の
to
か
the
な。
mafia, for example.
どうだロイド。
So how about it, Lloyd?
警察辞めて
You ready to turn in your
遊撃士
badge
にで
and
も
become a
転職した
bracer?
くなってきたか。
Honestly, I know it's not gonna happen, but like it would make sense. It would make sense.
いえ
No, sir.
そんな事情があっての
These barriers are the reason the
特務支援課
special
でしょ？
support section was established, right?
ほう。
人を守る
Protect civilians above
遊
all
撃士
else.
の
The
理念は
bracer's
確か
code
に
is
素晴らしい
admirable,
けど
but it has its own
それ
limitations.
だけじゃ
Some
解決
problems
でき
can't
な
be
い問
solved
題
by
もあ
that
る
alone, right? Yeah, because Lloyd's like, instead of solving individual problems, we try to solve the system. That's what we do, because we're in the police force.
密貿易に違法な
Smuggling
武
and
器取
illegal
引
arms dealings,
盗品売買に
the sale or stolen
Mirror
goods of
laundering.
mirror laundering,
そしてマフィアと政治家の癒着
colluding between the mafia and government officials.
どれも
These are
遊撃
problems
士が
that
直
lie
接的には
outside of the
介
bracer's
入できない問
jurisdiction.
題です。
確かに。
He's got a point.
支えることの力にも
So
限
even the
界
power
が
of
あ
the
るとい
supporting
うことで
gauntlet
す
has
か。
its limitations.
でも警察なら
However,
本来
as
それが
police
可能なは
officers,
ず
we
で
have
す
the power to right these wrongs.
現実として
Countless barriers
さ
may
まざま
stand
な
in our
壁
way,
がそうした壁を突破
but
で
the
きる可能
possibility
性
of getting
は
over them isn't
ゼ
zero.
ロじゃないはずだ。
Yo, ain't no way this is called Trails from Zero because it's like there is not a 0% chance to fight the power.
なるほど。
He's
こ
right.
こならその
We
可能
as the
性を見出せ
SSS
るか
can
もし
create
れない
opportunities others can't. What? We as the SSS can create opportunities others can't for true change in Crossbell. Can create opportunities others can. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm dyslexic.
つまりそういうことね。
That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
がちょっと楽
Yeah,
観的
but
すぎるかな。
hopefully I'm not being too optimistic.
現実はそこまで甘くないと思いますけど、
I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to be.
ただ
However, I agree that the possibility is never zero.
ゼロではないのは確か
Roll
です
credits, roll credits.
やれやれ。
Take a look at this guy, would you?
不良のヘッドと
Dueling with the head of a delinquent group, volunteering as bait to lure out the mafia.
真面目でおとなしそうな
And
面
here I
し
had you
て
pegged as the serious
大
type,
した熱血野郎だ
but it
ぜ。
turns out you're as hot-blooded as they come.
別に熱血ってわ
I'm
けじゃ
not
ないと
really
思う
sure
け
if
ど
hot-blooded is the right term, Randy.
でも今回みんなと一緒に仕事をしてて
Still,
改めて思った。
working with you all on this last case helped me realize this.
お互いまだまだ未熟なとこ
While
ろ
it's
は
true
ある
we're
だ
still
ろうけど
inexperienced,
このメンバーだったら
as long as we stick together,
どんな壁も
no matter
力
how
を合わせ
high
て
there may be, there isn't a
乗り越え
single
ていけそ
barrier
うだ
we
って
can't
ね。
overcome. That's not true. What if I'm underleveled, Lloyd, huh? What are you gonna do about that then, right? You'd be glad I'm playing on easy difficulty and not like Nightmare or something because, yeah, that might be a barrier that I don't want to overcome with you. Okay, you can face that in NG plus when we do it later.
ロイド
Well, how about that?
臭すぎで
Perhaps the
す。
cheesiest speech. Yeah, it's true. He does give cheesy speeches, but come on, all right. Like, we can't have like another Estelle and Josh. We can't have another like you know, just like a really good development. We only have 2 games with these characters, all right? We need to make them fleshed out immediately. Also, I don't mind Lloyd. Lloyd's pretty cool. He laughed so hard the screen shaked.
そんな笑わなく
You
て
don't
も
have to laugh that hard, Chief.
さすがに夢見すぎですか
You think I might have my head in the clouds, don't you? No, I suppose you're fine the way you are. Well, it's true the SSS was created under some complicated circumstances. It's your guys' job to decide where we go from here. Use this division however you see fit.
な
Chief, I might not be able to give you much direct assistance with your missions. But if you end up pulling some crazy stunt and tick off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone to cover for you guys.
課長
We appreciate it, Chief.
要するに放
I
任
see you
主義
prefer
で
a
すか
laissez-faire approach.
たく
Sheesh.
話がわかるんだか
Being
いい加
understanding
減
is
な
one
だけ
thing,
な
but
ん
this is
だ
getting
か
close to carelessness, Chief.
というより
Perhaps
ただ面
laziness is
倒
more
なだ
apt.
けでは
ま
Oh, just one of the perks of being a no-good adult.
特務支援課が単なる遊撃士
Will
の
the
パクリ
SSS
で終
remain
わ
a
る
pale
か
imitation of the Bracer Guild?
それとも新たな可能性
Or will
を
it become
見出すこ
something
と
new?
ができるのか
Something that creates new possibilities for the city.
俺はタバコでもふかしながらせいぜい眺めさせてもらうぜ
I, for one, am going to kick back with a cigarette and watch the fireworks. That was just the prologue? That's how you know this is a Trails game. Like, how many hours am I into this game? I'm 8 hours into this game. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you know this is a Trails game. When I'm almost 10 hours in, and I've just seen the prologue end.
さすが皆さんです
Okay. What did I get? Nothing. I see. I probably would have got more bonus DP if I made better choices, but okay, cool.
わわ大変でしたね
Oh, I see. So for every interaction, I get bonus DP. Oh, I see. Wow, okay. Welcome to the... Oh, I got 3 achievements? Complete a chapter... Complete a chapter without fleeing. Complete a chapter without... Without dying. Without any... Damn, okay. Sweet. Oh, a bunch of... I just got like 4 achievements. Alright, we'll save here.